share this thing to some people. What up, people that's in the building? What up, what up? Let me share this thing to some more people right quick. Before we get down to business. Appreciate you guys for coming in the building. Hello, hello, hello. What up, Care Bear? See you in the building. Today's show is gonna be one of those shows. It's gonna be one of those shows. So get your popcorn ready. If you stay in the building. Shout out to the people that's making you in the building. I see you, Wonder Woman. You sit in the bathtub. Oh shit. I know how that feel. Shit. Shout out to the people that's making y'all way in the building. I want to go ahead and share. Wait for a couple of people to make their way into the building before we get into the topic. Hopefully you guys are rocking with me for a little bit. Shout out to the people that's making your way in the building over here on YouTube. Shout out to you guys as well. Before we play the theme song, let's go ahead and let a couple of people make their way in the building. Shout out to the people on YouTube. I see you guys. Hello. Today's topic is a very good topic. I've been talking about it lately. How you doing? I've been talking about it lately. Something that I really am passionate about. Something that I really think everyone should talk about. Something that I think everyone should want to hear. So if you're in the building, can you hit that follow button if you're not following me? If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button to become a subscriber. Make sure you hit the bell for the post notifications right up here in this area right here. Hit the bell so you can get post notifications. That subscribe button right there. Go ahead and hit it. While you're there, you can go ahead and look at some other content that I have done as well. And if you feel like anything you want me to talk about, any stories you would like me to talk about, you can send those stories directly to my email. That email is going to be thelistendoctortv @gmail.com. thelistendoctortv @gmail.com, and I can get your video, whatever you want me to talk about, right there, and I can go ahead and do a story on them like I'm doing now. So make sure you hit the post notifications, hit the bell, so you get the post notifications above subscribe, and make sure you subscribe first, and leave a comment and a like as well. I'm trying to get 3,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so if you know a friend and you got a friend, tell anybody. Tell your family member on BIGO, tell their family members in real life. Go ahead and tell them about the show, Care Bear, as well. Tell your new family over there as well about the YouTube channel. Tell them about me and tell them to holler at me and subscribe as well. I need some new faces over there as well in the chat. Shout out to the people that's in the chat right now over here on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and play the theme song, and hopefully a couple of people make their way in the building. Let's go ahead and share this one more time. Let's see. Shout out to you people making your way in the building. I see you guys. Let's go to get to the theme song, man. And then we're going to get to what we're talking about.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, bringing you guys a brand new show. Let's get it.
Appreciate that, man. We are in the building, man. You got me, the Listen Doctor, back in the building with a brand new story. Getting ready to show you guys and talk to you guys about something that I always talk about. And you know what I always talk about, race. I talk about politics. I talk about a lot of things. Appreciate it. All right, love. I talk about a lot of things, but in particular, I talk about the black community, how we doing a lot of things in the black community, where we should be at, and how I feel like the world is going, and a lot of other things as well. Politics, sports, so forth. We talk about all that over here at the Listen Doctor Radio channel, at the ListenNation. Today's topic today, man, is something that I really feel like we all should want to talk about. And I had a couple of people through the hurricane this week. A lot of people were sending me stuff in my inbox, and I don't know why they were sending it to me. But they were sending me stuff in my inbox telling me why you didn't do a story on this. See, look, I told you white people don't get treated like blacks. You know, there's all kind of shit. So the title of the show is simply, Fake Anger and Concern is going to cause us to go into a race war. Yes, I said that. Fake anger and concern is going to cause us to go into a race war. And what I mean by the race war is black and white fighting amongst each other to see who's the better race. Or black and white folks fighting among each other, saying that black lives matters and white lives matters and so forth and all that other shit. That's what I mean about a race war. Just black people hating whites and white people hating blacks. I speak up for this a lot because I have a nephew who's white. I have several cousins who are white in my blood-related family. My blood-related family. Yes, a black man has white folks in his family. And I don't want my cousin living his life believing that because he's white, he's a person to hate. I don't want my cousin believing that because he's white, that he has to feel like he has to go out in the world where people don't like him because of the color of his skin. And that's something that black folks are saying that Black Lives Matter is supposed to be about, right? That all race matters, that black lives matters. That's something that we want people to say, right? We want people to believe that that's true, while still making white folks feel like they should pay for their ancestors. We all say you're supposed to forgive in the black community. We say that a lot. We say that a lot. Women say that to their men when they cheat on their man. You're supposed to forgive me. Because God forgave us and gave us for sins and all that other shit. He got his son to die for our sins. And we supposed to just forgive, right? Shout out to the people making their way in the building. We just supposed to forgive, right? We just supposed to forgive. But as black folks, we find it hard. Hello, what up, baby? We find it hard not to forgive white folks for what their ancestors did to us. As black folks, we want everybody to forgive us. Your man cheat on you or beat on you, he wants you to forgive him and never bring it up again. But as black folks, we can bring up what white folks' ancestors did to us in the past, i.e. slavery. We want to bring that up every time somebody black can't get a job. We want to bring that up every time somebody black gets stopped by a fucking police officer. We want to bring that up every time somebody black loses a job. We always bring up slavery. but we never bring up the things that we did to make us cause us to lose that job. In this story today, a couple of my friends who are no longer going to be my friends anymore on Facebook because I blocked you motherfuckers. But I made sure you bitches would be able to watch this story because I want you guys to see it. This couple of weeks through the hurricane, I had a hurricane happen in my city, in my state. They took not to see how I was doing, not to see how my wife was doing, not to check up on my family. They took that time to say, let's send Doc something that he ain't talking about. And what is that, people? White men getting stopped by the police and the police not shooting them. I say it again. White men being stopped by police and the white officers not shooting them. And I know you're probably saying to yourself, why are you mad at people sending you that, Doc? I'll tell you why. Because as black folks, we want everybody to believe that cops only shoot black unarmed men. Whereas a bunch of stories that I have done where they're shotting white unarmed men too. But those stories don't get the news story or the big news time stories like if it's a black person that gets shot. Alright? But in this story, I want you guys to see a couple of things in these videos that they sent me over the week. Over these last 2 days. And I want y'all to pay attention. Because I find it disturbing that black folks want to keep a number of how many people don't get shot. And it might piss you off when I say what I gotta say after this video. But I like pissing people off. You know that. That's why you're watching. So let's go ahead and watch this video of someone sending me a guy who was running towards the cops with a knife. And they did not shoot him. What they did do was get an officer to get in the car and then ran this guy over several times. But they didn't kill him. And that's what made black folks get upset. Because he was able to do this and not die. So go ahead and watch it.
Fucking idiot, mate. Come on. Don't you fucking there. Get on the fucking ground now. Get on the fucking ground. Get on. Hit him. Lock the door. They're going. Put it down there! Listen to me! Drop the fucking knife now! Drop it! Put it down! Put the fucking knife down! Drop the knife! Drop the fucking thing down! Can't get it! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the fucking ground!
Alright, maybe y'all didn't see it, maybe you didn't hear what the guy was saying. He was saying, fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. He wanted them to kill him. He wanted to die by suicide. Cop by suicide. Suicide cop by cop. He wanted to die that way. He didn't want to live no more, so he put a knife towards the cops, believing that they were going to shoot him, but they didn't. And everybody in the world was outraged and said, see, why they didn't shoot this motherfucker, was the title of the person who posted this. Why they didn't shoot this motherfucker. So, black people get outraged when somebody white doesn't get shot by the cops. And I'm black. I get it. I'm not going to say it's not upsetting to me. I'm not going to say it's not cool that only black folks that I see in the news get shot by the cops and we die and nothing happens to the cop. But you would be wrong. In a state of, just in my state of Louisiana, I'm going to tell you worldwide, but just in my state of Louisiana, and you can look the number up for yourself. I'm not going to do your research for you. I did it before I did this video. That's why it took me so long to put it on, because I did my own research. But in the state of Louisiana, cops stopping by a black male versus a white male, or vice versa, whites get stopped way more, and they die way more in an accident. It's a fucking fact. The only reason the news show blacks being murdered or being shot by the police officer is because they want us to incite a race war. They want to incite a race war. They want y'all to sit at home looking at little Joshua getting shot by the racist police officer more so they can make you feel angry. When George Floyd got shot, a BET black company, Black Entertainment, that has not been known for entertainment for a while now, they need to take the E out the fucking name, because it's no longer BET Black Entertainment. BET Black Entertainment left when 106 in Park left 106 in Park, left BET, and that's when I'm talking about before Free and AJ left. Any other host on that show was trash. I'm sorry. Any other host, you can ask anybody who watched 106 in Park, every host after was trash. That's a fact. It left, stopped being about black entertainment after they left. You know what the bitches did? Shout out to the people that's making way in the building late. I see you, Bucky. Cookie, a.k.a. Cookie, man. Y'all give my girl some encouraging words. She hurt her foot, man. She's feeling a little bit bad. But I got her. I'm going to go ahead and play to you right quick, Cookie, why we are here. Because I don't want people to get misunderstood why we here. I want to let you know why we here. We here because during the hurricane, my friends, my fake-ass friends on Facebook, decided to send me a video. What up, Queenie? Decided to send me videos asking me why I haven't talked about these stories yet. Not, is you okay? Not, is your wife okay? Did y'all have a hard time in a hurricane? No, none of that. Y'all need somewhere to go. You need some sandbags. None of that. They sent me some stories that they want me to talk about that they say I don't talk about. They sent me a couple of white gentlemen being stopped by police officers, talking bad to the police officer, and nothing happening to the person who's doing the crime, or whatever the fuck that is. Was disrespecting the cops. And the person put underneath the title, see why this motherfucker didn't get shot. Why they didn't shoot this motherfucker was the title of this video. In this video, I'm going to let you see what happened before I even tell you what happened. In this video, this man was running around with a knife towards the cops, and this happened.
Fucking idiot, mate! Come on! Don't you fucking there! Get on the fucking ground now! Get on the fucking ground! Up the north! Hit him! Lock the door! Lock the door! Okay. They're going! Okay. Lock the door! Put it down now! Put Get inside! Get inside!
And another thing I missed, when they hit him with the car, they had a guy in the back was laughing. So I guess being hit with a car is laughable, right? If you're a white guy, I guess being hit with a car is laughable if you're a white guy. If that was a black guy being hit by the cop with a car, it would be a problem, right? It would be a problem, right? So I guess being hit by a car multiple times, right, Cookie, makes it funny. I forgot that he laughed, I'm sorry. But they wanted me to see that the cops didn't kill this man. Because why? He was asking for him to kill him. That's suicide by cop. No cop want that on a fucking resume. Nobody. No cop want that on a resume that they took your life. Because you wanted it. Some cases, it is unclear that the cop kills the person in the incident. I'm going to stop. I did my numbers before I did this. Is why it took me so long. In the state of Louisiana, 65% of males who get stopped by the cops, who die by the hands of the cops, are white. That's a fucking fact. You can look it up. It's a fact. The reason why the police and the reason why the cities and the reason why the government don't put it on TV, because they don't want to show you it. They rather show you black men who get shot by cops so they can ensue a race motherfucking war. It's ensued a race war. That's why the title is what it is. The title of the show is called Fake Anger and Concern is going to cause us into a race war. I believe that it's happening. You know why I believe it's happening? Because this shit right here. We applaud when a white guy gets shot by the cops, but we get mad when a black man gets shot by the cops. Appreciate you guys' gifts. Thank you guys. I'm like 4K away from my 4K away from my tier. 4K away from my tier, man. Hopefully I can get that before this month's over with. Got a couple of more days. We gonna get it. We gonna get it though. But yeah. What I was saying, yeah, when a black man gets shot by the cops, we want to be mad. But when a white man gets shot by the cops, we supposed to celebrate. Like I said before you guys came in here, Black BET, shout out to my founder, a.k.a. Boss Lady in the building. One of the best founders on BIGO. One of the strongest founders on BIGO. She fights for her family members. One of the best people I know. Shout out to my girl, Boss Lady, a.k.a. Princess, Irish Princess in the building. But when Black Lives Matters, when George Floyd got shot, BET, that stands for Black Entertainment, stopped being Black Entertainment after 106 and Park left. And the best hosts of 106 and Park, I mean AJ and Free. After AJ and Free left BET stopped being Black Entertainment, in my perspective. They put on BET, through the whole George Floyd thing, the history of Roots. Not only did they put the history of Roots, they did Emmett Till's story, they did Rodney King's story, and they keep playing it over and over and over again. That is to ensue a race war. That is to make black people feel like, look what they've been doing us for years. Look what they've been doing us for years. Look what they've been doing us for years. They've been killing us. But we want everybody to forgive black folks when they do something. But we won't forgive white folks for what their ancestors did. Right? Anytime a black person loses a job, slavery. Anytime a black person goes to jail, slavery. But I was supposed to be upset that they didn't shoot this guy. I'm going to tell you a secret, black folks, and the people that's watching on my YouTube. You watch me a lot, you know where I'm about to go. I'm about to piss some people off. You keep watching. So you must want me to piss you off. I'm going to tell you what a friend of mine told me. He said the reason why they don't kill white folks in traffic stops is because white folks don't go out marching. And I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean they don't go out marching? What do you mean by that? He said instead of marching, they file motherfucking suits. Not for no couple of million, 50 million. And I did my research on it, and I looked at it and I said, you fucking right. That's why black folks get shot by the cops more in traffic stops. Because white people don't just go out marching, they make you feel it in your motherfucking pockets. Black folks go out there marching. We've been marching for years, and ain't nothing changed. White people are smarter than that. Gay people are smarter than that. They changed the laws. But blacks can't. And I thought black people was just so awesome. So it didn't stop with this video. In this video, a guy was running after the cops. A white guy was running after the cops. And they didn't shoot him. It didn't stop in this video. No, it goes on. They sent me some more videos to show me the difference of why black people get shot by the cops and white men don't. In this video, this was ridiculous. A man was cussing a cop out. I mean, going the fuck off on his cop. Walking inside his car, grabbing stuff outside of his car, and he didn't get shot. Right. Still no excuse, but he still didn't get shot. Watch this video. Tell me what you think. Maybe I missed what the lady said in the car who was recording. She said, thank God he's not black. Because if he was black, he would have been killed already, right? That's what she said. Here's the next one in that same video. So that's what a friend of mine who calls herself a friend on Facebook sent me. And she put underneath it, Doc, can you tell me why he wasn't shot like George Floyd was? And I'm going to tell you exactly Tamika. I'm going to call your name out, Tamika. I'm going to tell you exactly why he wasn't shot, Tamika. The reason he wasn't shot, Tamika, is because he has something that black folks don't love to go do, is to sue. What he has is people who can back him besides going marching. We've been marching for years and ain't shit happened. He knows he can talk to the cops that way. But if a black man did it, he would get murdered, right? But that's what they want us to believe. And I'm here to tell you it's false. I have been in accidents with cops before, and I'm still alive. You know why I'm still alive? Because my mama made sure she taught her kids how to talk to a cop if you ever got stopped by one. Not that bullshit they tell their kids to do now when they get stopped by the cops. It's so official. Me and my mother kids still to this day do it. My way of being stopped by the cops, my procedure, if I see a cop behind me, I have my ID, my driver's license, all on my dashboard already. If it's not on my dashboard, it's somewhere in my vicinity. I don't have to grab for it. You can grab for it. You can actually put your hands in my car. I'm not scared that you putting your hand in my car. I'm not thinking you about to drop nothing into my car. I'm not afraid of that. Because I don't fuck with that shit. So I know it ain't mine if you find it in my car. And I don't be driving a bunch of people in my car, so I don't have people that can do some shit like that. Hands on the dash, right? So I'm not afraid. And I talk to the cop with respect. I don't ask him why you stopping me. What is wrong with you? I know my rights. You don't have a right to stop my car and go in my car. I don't do that to the cop. He's trying to go home. I'm trying to go home. Let's make it easy as possible. My mama beat that into us, not with a belt, but she told us every fucking day, respect a cop. You know why? Because I had an uncle that was a cop. I had an auntie that was a cop. I had cousins that was cops. To respect your authority. And a lot of mothers fail to do that today. And I'm telling you, if this shit keeps going, we are going to get a race war. Because y'all might not have been seeing what's been happening in the news. 4 officers have been murdered this week over the black guy being shot. Not dying, but being paralyzed by the 2 cops. They had 4 cops murdered in their car. People making false fucking crimes, saying somebody beat them up in a domestic violence case. The cops get there to check on the case, to check to see what's happening, and they walk in and get shot. 3 injured, right? 30 of them injured. 30 police officers, or 30 people were injured in the last 2 days. Yeah, right. Cookie said that. Cookie gave me that information. In the last 2 days. And then I got somebody else who was in that state sent me this video last night. This video is maybe 5 to 10 minutes long. I need y'all to pay attention to it. And I'm upset about it. And I was upset when I saw it. As a black man, I was really, really upset. But I gotta tell y'all something. I've been black my whole life. And I get it, my black folks. I get it, bruh. I get it. It is very fucking hard to be us. I'm not about to sit here and act like it ain't. It is very hard to be us. But you know what makes it more harder? these single parents, these governments who encourage single parent households. Because a dad not being in a child's life, it fucks with a child. I'm a product of it. We might be happy. We might have a couple of success stories. But if you ask every one of those success stories, from LeBron James, Master P, Tyler Perry, Usher, the fucking list can go on. They all say one thing. They wish they had their daddy. Mama did a good job. Mama did a great fucking job. But they wish they had their daddy. It's something about dads, bruh. It's something about a dad just hugging you. The firmness that he hugs you with. The security that you feel when your dad hugs you. It's something that's, your mom can't give that to you. I'm sorry, she can't. We got a lot of kids out here that's misguided. In the black community, I can't speak for other communities. In the black community, these single moms are raising their kids to be cowards. They're raising their kids to be fucking cowards. Because they can do anything to a man. And the moment a man do something to them, they want to start calling these rape cases. They want to start being a victim. And they teach their kids how to be victims. So when they grow up to be big kids, because I can't call them adults, when they grow up to be big kids, they use the same victim mentality that their parents taught them. I'm sorry, that their mother taught them how to be. And that's the problem. And in this video, you want to see that this shit happened in Chicago, and I feel so ashamed to be a black male. And I know for the people who's in the chats, for the people who's going to watch this on YouTube, not all. But it makes me feel so embarrassed that black folks would take somebody being murdered and go out and do some stupid shit like this. Check this out. This happened in Chicago. Oh, they got rid of that video. They took it down. Let's see if this other one up here. They took it down, y'all.
Overnight, crowds gathered, demanding justice for Jacob Blake. Some set fires. Others were standing on squad cars. At least one officer was hit by some kind of object. This all stems from an officer-involved shooting. Yesterday evening, Blake, who is African-American, was shot in the back multiple times by a white officer. Kenosha police said they responded to a domestic incident, but it's unclear what led to the actual shooting. In video posted to social media, you can see Blake walking around the front of a car. Officers with their weapons drawn follow. Once Blake opens the door, that's when shots ring out. Inside that car, 2 of Blake's 3 children. His fiance talking to our sister state.
Alright, that's not the one. Since they took that video down, I'm going to talk about something else that's relevant to this story that I need you guys to hear right quick. In this video that I was about to show you guys was the protest and the rioting in Chicago. It has gotten extreme to the extreme, to the point that they are thinking about closing down downtown until this shit is solved. And a lot of stores and a lot of stuff in this city about to lose a lot of money. That's how bad it got. But in this story right here, it's relevant to this story. This happened in the NBA. I don't know if you guys saw it, because a lot of you guys might not be watching basketball.
Montrezl Harrell used a derogatory term.
A lot of you guys might not be watching basketball. And a lot of you guys might not care about basketball at this moment. But this happened in basketball. A black player called a white player a bitch ass white boy. He was being beaten. It was in the basketball. He said, "You bitch ass white boy." And the whole TV, everybody on TV, went up here and said some bullshit. And that's why I believe that if it does not stop, this will become a race war. Listen to what these black people said on a TV show that millions of people watch, where they could have took the other way and said something different. Listen to what they said. And one of these people on this show is my idol, Stephen A. Smith. He's the reason why I do what I do. One of the people, the reason why I do what I do is because of Stephen A. Smith. But he really disappointed me on this one. Shout out to Bookie back in the building. Bookie, I'm about to show you a video of a basketball player. Show y'all a video of a basketball player, a black basketball player, calling a whiter guy a bitch ass white boy, even though he's not white. But in this video, he called a player a bitch ass white boy in a couple of days ago in the game. And black folks on TV, where millions of people could have saw that they did something better with what they did, they went up here and made an excuse for why he called him a bitch ass white boy. And that's why I feel like a race war will happen pretty soon. Check this out.
Trash talk got heated. Montrezl Harrell used a derogatory term towards. Alright, after Game 3's trash talk got heated, Montrezl Harrell used a derogatory term towards Luka Doncic. Before Game 4 between the Clippers and Mavs, Harrell apologized to Luka. The pair hugged it out before tip-off. Perth back here with us. Stephen A., I'll start with you. Is it fair to let Harrell off the hook here?
I believe it is. Number one, you're in the heat of competition. Number two, listen, he apologized. He manned up. And that's the most important thing there. He didn't need a statement. He didn't need a press conference. He didn't need to be prodded and pushed by the NBA or by the team himself. He was man enough to recognize that in the heat of competition, even under those circumstances, particularly the sensitive times that we're living in, it was ill-advised and inappropriate for him to say what he said to Luka Doncic. And so as a result of that, I give him props, but I give Luka Doncic even more props for accepting the apology and moving forward as contemporaries in the National Basketball Association. The one thing that I'd like to add to that, on so many occasions, there are so many people out there that would like to sit up there and say, well, guess what? If the white guy had said that to the black guy, called them a boy or called them an N-word, you know what? Imagine how it would have been. It's a double standard. My response is, you're damn right, A, and so what? The fact of the matter is, when you consider the iniquities that have taken place throughout American history as it pertains to the treatment of black men, there is no question that to some degree there's going to be a double standard, that to some degree that the reactions are not going to be the same. Because when you, even though he's Slovenian, and obviously he's not an American citizen, we all understand that the lighter your pigmentation has been in this nation, the lighter your hue, the better you have been treated in comparison to those of darker hue and darker pigmentation, particularly from disenfranchised communities in this nation. That is an historical fact. It cannot be denied. And so as a result of that, when you see sometimes an imbalance The imbalance is in an effort to sort of equal the playing field. And it's something similar to what I brought up to Max months ago, which I'm sure he'll appreciate.
So, Stephen A's my brother, man. I love Stephen A to death. He's one of the reasons why I became a debater. He's one of the reasons why I do what I do. But I gotta disrespectfully disagree with your brother. Because if this whiter skinned guy, being Luka Doncic, because he's lighter skinned, would have called this black male a nigga, it would be outrage all over the fucking place. It's so fucked up. The players have on the back of their jerseys, Black Lives Matter. Not their names, Black Lives Matter. This man has a Black Lives Matters t-shirt on, playing basketball. You see it. In NBA 2K, a motherfucking basketball game that you play with your fingers, they got t-shirts, Black Lives Matter. Shout out to my brother Cerulli in the building. I see it. Black Lives Matter. Stephen A. Smith said it doesn't matter. It's a double standard that he called this man a bitch-ass white boy. It's a double standard, but it doesn't matter because of the things that black people been going through for years. When the fuck are we gonna stop using that excuse? When? Because if that's the case, white people had everything. They should be racist. They used to be able to sing a song saying, I don't like niggas, I don't like niggas. The ice cream song. The original ice cream song. With the ice cream truck. The original song was called I Don't Like Niggas. Was the song. Look it up. If you think I'm lying, look the fucking name up. The original ice cream song was called Here Comes the Nigga, or whatever the fuck it was. It was a nigga song. It was a racist song. If white folks were the comparator, they were the greater people, they were the shit, they should still be that, right? If we go by history. This is crazy. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to start a race war. Because blacks are going to get tired of seeing blacks get murdered in the streets by these cops. And I do mean murdered. They are being murdered. They have no gun on them. They are being murdered. But they are being murdered by their own fucking way. He had no reason to walk to his car. That was stupid. George Floyd, he had a knife on him. I'm sorry. He had dope on him, they said. He had some type of narcotic in his system. That's why he died. Did that shit come out in the Emmy? Did that come out? Did they talk about it? Fuck no. Did his daughter or wife have to give the money back that she got? Fuck no. None of that comes back. None of that money comes back. Do the black people went out there marching, apologize and say, we sorry? We sent these cops death threats? No. They act like it don't happen. They act like it didn't fucking happen. He died because of his fucking fault. Trying to hide drugs in his system. He died. Yeah, the officer had no right to put his foot on his neck. I'm with that. He had no right. And keep putting the foot there. He had no right. But this is just stupid. And I'm animated and I'm angry like this when I do stories because I feel for my kid if I have one day. My kid is going to know well. But your kid goes home and leave home, they do something else when they're around their friends. I can't watch my kid 100% all day. I can't be with him or her every time they go somewhere. So somebody who doesn't teach their kids the right things is going to influence my kid one day. And it's scary. And the fake anger, fake concern comes from these NBA basketball players who sit up here and act like they know what we are going through. LeBron James is one of the people that's saying all this shit. LeBron James is saying all this shit about what black people go through. LeBron James, you went to a white school. You didn't know how I felt to be in a fucking community school. You didn't know how I felt to be in an urban school. How to be like that. Now, I'm not saying you never been stopped by the cop. I'm not saying you had none of that happen to you, LeBron James. But you are a millionaire. You don't know how I feel for men like me to walk out the side of the house and get stopped by the cops. When they stop you, they want a fucking autograph from you. Shout out to Knight in the building. They want a fucking autograph from you when you get stopped. They don't want to harass you. They might want some free tickets to the game. But they want to get an autograph, LeBron James. And you making it seem like people are just hating on black people. And that is false. We need to stop. And we need to come together. And that's why I put that picture up there. A race. When you look at each other, race is not a race. We all are human at the end of the day. We all are human at the end of the day. And it's time for one another, us, to stop this shit that we doing to one another. Shout out to my girl in the building. I see you. Shout out, baby girl. I see you, baby. What up? It's time for us to stop the shit that we doing to one another and come together. Because if not, it's going to be a race war. And I don't want a race war to happen. I don't want a race war to happen. I fear that because I feel like right now in the society that we live in, there's so much shit on the TV that's exhorting us to have a race war. And like I said before you guys came in here, I have white people in my family. I have a white nephew in my family. It's not, I hate to have to explain to my white nephew, he's full white. I hate to have to explain to my white nephew that because you white, you must feel ashamed to be white. It's sad. And we need to get our shit together. We really need to get our shit together. We really need to get our shit together before it's too late. And all my black people who watch this on my replay on the YouTube channel, all the black people who's watching this over here, understand when I talk what I talk, I come from a lot of anger, but I also come from love. I'm just tired of seeing my black people struggle and not try to progress. We need to be doing better. Our black women, my black women, we need to be doing better. We need to be teaching your sons how to be men. You need to be teaching your daughters how to be independent, how to be women, not blaming everything on somebody. That's what you need to teach your daughters to be. You need to teach your daughters to not lie, not try to fuck over a good man for a bitch ass nigga. That's what you need to teach your daughter to do. Not sexualize men for what they can give them, for what they can build with them. You hear what I said? Not what they can give them, what they can build with them. That's what we need to do. And if we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we might have a better country and a better world. But until then, it's going to be chaos. Thank you to everybody who came to the show, who checked us out, man. Tomorrow we got a good topic for you guys. I'm bringing back. I'm going to tell you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you yet. There's a good topic. It's a good topic to get people to think. We're going to do it on the multi-live on BIGO. Probably do it in Cookie's room. And we're going to have a good show, man. Hopefully you guys can show up and show out with us. I have an auction tomorrow at 8:30. A DJ auction. So you guys should be there as well. A DJ auction. After that auction, we're going to start the show. And I'm going to be on the board with a couple of DJs. We're going to be mixing, making some music, showing our music, playing our music. Hopefully I get bidded by the biggest person, I don't know. If you want to buy me, you want me to change my name, drop them beans on your board. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody who came through, all the hearts, all the gifts. You guys are amazing. Everybody on my YouTube channel, you can find me over here on BIGO as well. ID number FatBoy0017. And if you have any story you would like to send me, it doesn't matter what story. It doesn't matter what story. If you want to send me a story and you want me to conversate on it and you want me to talk about it, send it to thelistendoctortv@gmail.com. thelistendoctortv@gmail.com. Or you can go to the www.thelistendoctor.com and find all my information there as well. I am the Listen Doctor. You see who I am. I love you guys. Facts, my life in the building. Appreciate you guys for coming through, always showing up. And everybody over here on my YouTube channel, you want to do me a favor. If you cannot donate, hit that thumbs up, share it, like, and comment, and tell people about it. The more people you tell, the bigger we grow. And the bigger we grow, the more I grow, and I be able to give you guys more entertainment. The more things I can give you guys. You guys have been asking about the Battle of the Sexes. It is coming up. I have a bunch of people from the old Battle of the Sexes that we did a couple of years ago who wants to join this Battle of the Sexes. I'm just trying to figure out what platform that I'm going to do it on. And I'm trying to I'm stalling. I'm really stalling. I ain't going to lie. I'm stalling because I want to get my camera out of the shop. And I could be able to, with that camera, I can be able to put it on too many angles. I can do so many angles at one time. I can do here, it can move here, it can move there, it can move there. And I actually want to do a live one. So I'm kind of stalling on it until I get it out the shop. But a lot of you guys were asking about it. We might just have to go ahead and do that. Oh, you don't want the smoke? No, you don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. The last time the men won, we did 2 Battle of the Sexes. The first one y'all won. Y'all can watch those Battle of the Sexes on the website. They got flagged from YouTube, but they're on the website. www.thelistendoctor.com. Just put in Battle of the Sexes. It'll pop up. It's 2 of them. The third Battle of the Sexes should be really, really good because I got some women on here. They got a lot of shit to say, aka Cookie. She's a trooper. She's a trooper. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I'm like Holyfield. I'm like Holyfield and Mike Tyson all in one. I'm ready. And then I'm married now, so this Battle of the Sexes is going to be really, really good because I'm pretty sure my wife might want to say some shit. And even on the Battle of the Sexes, you can call in. That's the beauty of it. That's why I love doing it that way. You can call in. You don't even have to be on the camera. You can call in. And when I do it is we have 50 women, 50 men, and we rotate. We rotate through the panel. I usually do it on Skype or StreamYard. StreamYard, I can have up to 20 people in there at one time. StreamYard is another good app. I can have up to 20 people at one time. So that's why I love that app. And I can rotate. I can rotate, just rotate. So if you guys would like to join that, Battle of the Sexes, get in. I'm going to start putting up the registration form so you guys can go ahead and register to be in that. Last time we had a lot of people come through. We actually did a live one at a college, at my sister's college. We did a live one. It was really, really good, and I enjoyed it. I met a lot of beautiful women. Who gave me different point of views on what I thought was right. They stripped me, they sent me and told me that's not, whatever. Any way it go, we just have fun. So you guys can come through and check that out. Me and Cookie gonna work on that. And if you want to be in that, let me know. We can go ahead and put you in there. But it's going to be 50 women and 50 men. That's it. Thank you guys for coming through. I am the Listen Doctor. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'm going chill out for a minute. Get on 2K or something. I got to do an hour more. So chill out. I see you guys in the multi-live. I love you. I love you. Peace. Let's go ahead and end it over here first. Special announcement. This is only for my fans over here. Let me end it on YouTube. Alright. While we still here. Special announcement